1. Triore's anti-Western policies and Russian alignment strengthening ties with Russia. Triore has deepened Burkina Faso's pivot toward Russia, seeking military and economic support to combat jihadist insurgencies. He met Russian President Vladimir Putin in Moscow on May 10, 2025, during celebrations marking the 80th anniversary of the Soviet victory over Nazi Germany. Triore emphasized resistance against imperialistic pressure in the Sahel, aligning with Russia's narrative of countering Western influence. Expulsion of Western influence. Triore's government has expelled French forces and severed ties with Western allies, accusing them of ineffective support against insurgents. Burkina Faso, alongside Mali and Niger, withdrew from the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, forming the Alliance of Sahel States, citing French influence over ECOWAS. Nationalization of resources. Triore's administration is pushing for economic independence by nationalizing foreign-owned gold mines and building a state gold refinery to retain mineral wealth. A Russian mining firm, Nordgold, received a license in April 2025, while Western firms like Surama Resources faced license withdrawals, prompting arbitration. These moves have bolstered Triore's popularity among some Africans but drawn criticism from Western entities. 2. Security crisis and jihadist attacks. Deadly Al-Qaeda attack. On May 11, 2025, while Triore was in Russia, the Al-Qaeda-affiliated Jamaat Nusrat al-Islam wa al-Muslimin (JNIM) claimed responsibility for an attack on a military base in Djibo, alleging 200 soldiers were killed. This was described as one of the deadliest attacks in Burkina Faso, undermining Triore's claims of territorial gains against insurgents. The government has not commented officially. Human rights concerns. Human Rights Watch reported that in March 2025, Burkina Faso security forces and allied militias killed at least 130 civilians near Solenzo in retaliatory attacks against Fulani communities suspected of supporting jihadists. The junta's reliance on poorly trained civilian militias has escalated ethnic tensions and civilian deaths, with analysts noting a significant rise in militia attacks since Triore's rise to power. The government denied these accusations, claiming social media reports aim to undermine social cohesion. Worsening humanitarian crisis. Approximately 40% of Burkina Faso remains under jihadist control, with 2 million people displaced and 6.5 million facing starvation, according to foreign journalists and analysts. These figures have sparked debate about Triore's leadership effectiveness, despite his populist appeal. 3. Domestic and regional developments. Coup attempt foiled. On April 22, 2025, Burkina Faso's military government announced it thwarted a major plot to overthrow Triore, allegedly orchestrated from Ivory Coast. This led to a solidarity march in Ouagadougou on April 30, with thousands